Oh yeah, we're live. Let's do this. Ba-dum-bum. Welcome to my live stream. Let's do this. I'm here in my kitchen. It's Saturday afternoon. And let's do a live stream. Let's see what we can do. Let's do one. I've got some not too shabbies to make. I picked up this solar dancer at the Family Dollar for only $1. And when the sunshine hits it, see the little solar thing? It shakes its head back and forth. And with the kitchen light, it's not super strong, but it's kind of shaking its head. Anyway, I'm going to do a not too shabby of this. I got more not too shabbies to make. My mask. I've got my Tucson Saguaros jersey. They're the 2020 champions of the Pecos League, which is this little, very minor baseball league. How's everyone doing? Hello to the two people watching. I have my pipe too. I didn't want to do a pipe-themed live stream, but I am going to just smoke it for just a little bit. Let's just talk. Let's just talk in my kitchen. I don't even have coffee. I just have my blood orange drink, flavored sparkling water. I got this at the Dollar General. The Dollar General in Silver Cliff, Colorado. All right, we're live. Hey, Sam the King. We are live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to my live stream. It's Saturday afternoon, 4:50 p.m. in Colorado. And I'm smoking my pipe. And Sam the King, how are you? Hello to all three people. Please check in. Say hi. Tell me your favorite not too shabby. Give me your location. I've got not too shabbies to make for this live stream. I got a whole bunch of stuff here on my kitchen table here. It looks kind of messy there, and I'm gonna do a not too shabby of my Tucson jersey, and I've got this solar dancer where he wags his head when the sunlight hits it. He wags his head. And then I got a new mask. I'm going to do a not too shabby of my new mask. All the more we should be wearing our masks. Don't be stupid. Don't be selfish. Wear your mask. Our president has COVID because he's stupid. He's too macho to wear a mask. So, anyway. Seriously, it'd be really sad if you got COVID. For any reason, but it'd be even worse if you get COVID-19 because you're just stupid and, acting like you're Superman. You're not going to get it. It only happens to those people. And then you're too much of a tough guy to wear a mask. Heaven forbid if you show a little bit of empathy or, concern for other people. Hey, I'm going to wear a mask because it'll help you. No. Some people in our culture can't do that. They're too tough, too macho. So, anyway, we'll talk more about the mask. Sorry. Seriously, it's just a real problem in America. We have no national leadership on the issue of the pandemic. And I hope our president survives. I'm praying for him. I wish him the best. It's one of those issues where it's like, I absolutely want to give him compassion. As a fellow human being and fellow American, I want him to recover quickly. And there's another part of me that says, I told you so. That's fair. I told you so. You should have known better. And by your bad example, other people are following your bad example. And it's leading to more people dying. So So that's really terrible. And yet at the same time, of course, please get better, Mr. President. There's that whole super spreader event at the White House last week. None of them wore masks. Almost none of them. There's a picture. There's like 100 people, over 100 people. None of them wore masks. You talk about stupid and foolish. I mean, there's a tiny part of me that thinks it's funny how stupid people can be. And there's another part that comes right back in and is really sad for how dumb people are. So, hey, Travis. Hey, Travis. Sam the King, you're isolating for the next 14 days? Let's just talk. Let's just talk about whatever. I was just going on a rant about wearing masks. So, and it's cooling off. My house is getting cool. Today's October 3rd. And it's not as warm. Hey, wait! I got this hoodie on. It's getting cooler in Colorado. So, Sam the King, you were in Spain, so now you have to isolate for 2 weeks? Oh my gosh, so then you have no excuse. If you're home all the time, you must attend all of my live streams here in Colorado. Hopefully I didn't sound too harsh about wearing a mask and our president being a super spreader of COVID, knowing he had the virus and having that big campaign event in Minnesota, infecting his staffers and, but I mean, what am I supposed to be silent? Am I supposed to just act like, oh, it's okay? I mean, really, people are dying. People are dying. Unless I think I saw it's roughly like there were about 850 people who died on either Thursday or Friday. There's still roughly about 1,000 people dying a day in America from COVID-19. Hold on, I got a troll in my I removed a troll from the chat section. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I'll be honest with you. Actually, as I think about it, I need to do a live stream because I need to laugh. I just need to have some fun. And but at the same time, it's kind of this week has been so bad for our country. Trump was an embarrassment during the debate. He was so childish and petulant and just an embarrassment. And then there's been so much. And now, we're learning about he's got COVID and he was mocking Biden. He's been mocking people who wear masks. He's been downplaying the virus. And since its beginning, he admitted to it. But he even did it recently. He mocked Biden for wearing a mask, calling people politically correct for wearing masks. And now he has COVID. And he played a role in really spreading it among his staff. So, anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'll play some Not Too Shabbies. Let's play some Not Too Shabbies. I actually just made a Not Too Shabby before I did this live stream. And I've got some Not Too Shabbies to make. There's the... All right. Yellow and brown aspen leaves. Hey, David.
It's yellow and brown aspen leaves. Not too shabby.
Hey, Travis. You know what, Travis? I get you mixed up. There's another guy. Where are you located, Travis? Because I get you mixed up with Noah. I think Noah's in Michigan. So. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I'm just in a funny mood today. It's kind of funny. Should I make coffee? Maybe I should go right at it. Hey, Melissa. All right. Maybe I need to jumpstart this live stream by, let's do I'm going to do a not too shabby of this solar dancer. When the sun hits it, it really, like, his head goes back and forth a lot. Let's see, wait. If I put it here, you see the lamp right there? Let me just see. Does he shake his head? He does. All right. Let's just do some not too shabbies. All right. I think I want to do the not too shabby. He's got to be shaking his head when he does it. All right, here we go. Wait, he's not shaking his head. Come on, shake your head. It's a solar. Wait. I'm trying too hard. I'm trying too hard to do a live, to entertain maybe. What should I do? Because to do this solar dancer, he's got to be shaking his head, but he's not really shaking it right now. He kind of is, but not much. Right there. Okay. An outdoor, not too shabby, but then I can't. I got all these can't. I'm using the word can't too much. Isn't he cute? He's like a Mexican mariachi skull. He's shaking his head right there. All right. But now he's not shaking his head. Why is he shaking his head right there? But then when I do it right here, he stops shaking his head. Wait. Here we go. What do you call it? It's a solar dancer. Not too shabby. He wasn't shaking his head enough, and it didn't zoom in. It's a solar dancer. Not too shabby. Wait, that actually came out pretty well. Let's watch that one more time. It's a solar dancer. Not too shabby. Ha ha ha! All right, that's good enough. I'll do that one. Not every not too shabby can be amazing. You know what I mean? So you got to Oh, is that what I got to do? I got to charge the solar dancer? Where did I even put the solar? Oh, wait, it's over there. Is that how it works? You charge it. I don't even know that I like that. I'll be honest with you. I'm in a funny mood. It's a solar dancer. Not too shabby. I think I gotta wait. Man, I'm so stuck in my head today. I'm so stuck in my head. Oh. I started my live stream by trying to smoke this pipe. Then I went on about a 5 or 6 minute rant about COVID-19 and idiots who don't wear masks. and how our president has COVID. And although I really do wish him the best, it's one of those I told you so, Then I did a not too shabby that I don't even really like. I'm just having it's like a funny, weird live stream. Hey, all right, let me just play. I'm just going to play the Not Too Shabby playlist. And I just want to play the latest Not Too Shabbies I've made. All right, I made one today, 2 on Wednesday. I pushed up an anti-racism Not Too Shabby. Here we go. Let's just play some.
It's yellow and brown aspen leaves. Not too shabby.
Yellow and brown.
It's a rocky cliff with bright aspens below. Not too shabby. It's Medano Pass. Not too shabby.
The fall colors are pretty, Travis. You're right.
You cannot be on the right side of God and the wrong side of racism. Not too shabby. It's Talavera Pottery. Not too shabby.
That was on Monday night.
It's my Wichita State Shockers hoodie. Not too shabby.
All right, you get the idea. Hey, hurry! I gotta turn the fan on and get a window, a little bit of air going through here. All right, so far I'm just feeling funny. I'm just gonna do a not too shabby of that Tucson jersey. I'm just gonna bang it out right now. Let's just do it. I'm gonna do it fast. It's a Tucson Saguaros baseball jersey. Not too shabby! I think that it's just a pretty straightforward.
It's a Tucson Saguaros baseball jersey. Not too shabby!
That works. It's not too exciting. Not too exciting. I'm in a not too shabby slump. Hello to all 7 people watching. I feel like I'm just in a slump today. I don't know why. I'm in a slump. My hair is like, look at my hair. Oh my gosh. I'm fixating on my hair. I don't know. Travis, you took a COVID test yesterday and it came back negative. Well, that's good. That's not too shabby. So just seriously, I went on a little ranting. Don't be stupid. Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Keep your social distance. I'm really, it's just, I don't know. The anti-mask people, it doesn't even matter what your politics are or like anything else. If you seriously won't wear a mask, like you're openly rebelling against it and you're like, hell with everyone. I'm not wearing one. I'm going to go out in public. Man, you're just an awful person. There's just no way around it. Even on like I've been on the whole racism thing, and I even have more tolerance towards people that score high on the racism spectrum. I can. I can say, I understand There's ignorance. I'm not pure. Even with people who got the whole racism thing, although I don't have much tolerance. But then with the people who don't wear masks, get the F away from me. I don't want to know you. You're stupid. You're selfish. That's it. Not only are you stupid, but you're selfish. You're just walking around giving people a middle finger, So, anyway, that's where I stand. So, yeah. Oh, Travis, you had a. Well, Emil, you wear a mask. If you don't wear a mask, see, I'm gonna boot you. Seriously, I'm not. Get out. Get the heck out. If you're not wearing a mask in public around other people, you're stupid and you're selfish, and that does make you an awful person. It does. I don't care. You can troll me. I don't care if I lose all my subscribers. Wear a mask in public when you're around other people. I don't want you associating with me. I don't want you watching my videos. If you seriously can't, it's too much for you. You're too macho. You're too selfish. Your image. Oh my gosh. I can't, I can't wear a mask. Go away. Go away. So, seriously. Well, would I be judgmental if I said, "Hey, you shouldn't drink and drive"? You shouldn't drink and drive. Well, what? You have a right to drink and drive and endanger other people? It's the same way with a mask, with wearing a mask. I mean, with COVID-19, this is a serious thing where you can be a carrier without any real symptoms. You can be asymptomatic. And just by breathing or talking, there's all sorts of just basic ways, by surfaces, door handles or whatever, you can pass the virus. Wear a mask in public. Just got to cover your nose and your mouth because you have two holes here. You have one hole here and it can come out. I mean, this is it's already November 2020. It's how many, 8 months now? 8 months and they're still stupid, selfish idiots not wearing masks. Get the F out of my live stream. Unsubscribe, get out. That's all I gotta say. There you go, Sam the King. All right, let's just do another. Let's do a live stream of my mask. I got this green mask. I like it because I got these cheap ones over here. You see these all around, these blue masks. This one is 6 months old. It's really dirty. So I got this one. I won't say where, but hey, George Jones, how are you? So I'm going to do a not too shabby of my mask. All right, I'm going to go into my bathroom. I'm going to take you into my bathroom right here. Wait, let's see. This is kind of dangerous, though. Yeah, this. I don't want my laptop to break off. George, how are you? I just went on a ranting about masks. I should do it. Maybe I should do it upstairs. Because I got the green. Wait. This is the worst live stream ever. I might title that, "This is the worst live stream ever." Because it is. I already booted a couple people. Maybe I'm going to go upstairs. See what my bathroom looks like upstairs. Yeah, George, you're putting off responsibilities? Are you a procrastinator? You're a procrastinator like me. Here's my green bathroom. Don't you love my cactus curtains? Isn't that nice? Ha ha ha! All right, I gotta get this towel out of the way. All right, let me do the live stream with the mirror here. I got you on my toilet right there. Yeah, this will work. Okay. Okay. It's my green mask. Not too shabby. I don't know. Let's see. It's my green mask. Not too shabby. That'll work. That'll work. So I've made 3 not too shabbies. It's kind of funny. Oh, let me take this mask off. Hello to all 9 people. Hey, Travis. George, have I kissed a cactus? George Jones, yes, I have. You hurt my pride there a little bit because I have kissed a cactus. And in fact, if you go on, I haven't done it in a few years. It was kind of a, let's see here. Kiss. Here. Here's one video where I kiss a cactus. This was a bunch of years ago. I'm going to kiss that cactus. Just hold the camera. I love cactus, and I want to kiss this. Ow! Oh, it hurt. Oh, there's thorns on my. Oh, I got thorns on my lips. I have another video. Here's one. This was 2005 or 2006, somewhere around there. Oh, here we are in Garden of the Gods, and look, there's cactus. All right, I'm gonna kiss it. Nick, you don't have to do anything. Just put. Okay. Yep, I'm ready. Oh my goodness! Look at the thorns in that thing. Ow! Ow! Make it again. Oh! Ow! That really hurt. Oh my goodness! What do you think, Cal? That just hurt. Oh my goodness, my lips. Are they bleeding? Is it bleeding?
There's something bad wrong with you.
Kansas Kelly's like, there's something very wrong with you. I have a third kiss a cactus. Here it is, right here. All right, kiss it. This was just a few years ago. Look at this beautiful cactus. Ouch. So yes, George, I have 3 videos of me kissing a cactus. I've got more photos. I have photos of me kissing cactuses as well. So before the whole not too shabby, before I was on YouTube, I kind of had this thing about kissing cactuses and look how funny. Maybe I did it for attention or something, you know? Hey, George, what are you procrastinating on? What are you procrastinating on? Come on, I'll coach you. I'm actually like one of those talk therapists, like a mental health therapist in real life. Come on, tell me about your problems. Why are you procrastinating? What's the deeper emotional issue you're feeling right now? Sam the King, no, I got this cheap. You remember my live stream from about 5 weeks ago. I have it. I just threw it in a drawer and, you know. Hey, Moises. Hey, Moises. I don't know why I'm self-conscious. Usually I really don't care, but I went on a couple of rantings about wearing a mask. And, I'm just, yeah. I urge you to wear a mask. And that requires you to be wise and unselfish. That's all there is. And if you're openly defying, common sense things like wearing a mask around others, keeping your social distance, not attending, packed political rallies or, concerts where everyone's just mushed in like sardines, then that's pretty dumb. It's pretty selfish. And that's not judgmental. If you were a drunk driver and I told you, hey, that's wrong. You could hurt somebody. You could kill somebody. That's really dumb. You're being really foolish. Is that judgmental? What was her? I booted some woman. Yeah, I mean, it's just... Yes, I am, Moises. All right, let's just change the subject. I've done 3. All right. I've done 3 not too shabbies. And here they are, okay? I don't even know how good they are. I don't know. Here's the first one.
It's a solar dancer. Not too shabby.
That's all right. And then I did one of my Tucson Saguaros baseball jersey. Here's that one.
It's a Tucson Saguaros baseball jersey. Not too shabby.
And then I just did my mask.
It's my green mask. Not too shabby.
So I got my mask. I know. I got to be honest with you. The dancing, all right. I am not going to, this one, I'm going to wait until it's really dancing. All right. And it's already 5:20 and it's not, the sun is already, yeah, I'm going to delete I'm not doing the solar dancer. I'm going to delete that one. I'll just have to do another one. Let me find something. Seriously, the anti-mask thing blows me away. Seriously, like our president has COVID-19 and he has it because he was so dumb. Like when it came to, he didn't care about, he's dumb. I'm sorry, he's dumb. That's why he has COVID-19, and he spread it all around or, a bunch of his staffers have it. He went to a Minnesota rally and knowing he had COVID. That's the latest reports. He knew he had it. He didn't care. He probably had it during the debate on Tuesday night. He may have knowingly have had it. Does he care? No, of course he doesn't care because he's stupid and selfish. I mean, this isn't rocket science, people. All right. Let me find another not too shabby. How about a bag of bagels? A bag of bagels, blueberry bagels. It's a sack of blueberry bagels. We're going to do this. It's a sack of blueberry bagels. Thomas's. Okay, here we go. It's a sack of blueberry bagels. Not too shabby. Oh, that's a good one. I think that's a good one.
It's a sack of blueberry bagels. Not too shabby.
Ha ha ha! I think that came out okay.
It's a sack of blueberry bagels. Not too shabby.
Ha 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 ha! There you go. Hey, Bear Paws. Yeah, no, George, you're right. You're right. You are correct. There are more White House staffers with COVID-19 than there are in the entire New Zealand, country of New Zealand. You're right. So, and by the way, I already talked about it earlier. I really do wish the president the best. I hope he gets better. I have said a few prayers for him. And, I'm not going to get too... I'm not a fan of the president. And I vehemently oppose... there's aspects of his behavior that I will always speak out against. Lying, womanizing, some of the crueler aspects of how he talks about people, his racism. I think he's just a flat-out racist. I'll always speak out against him. But, my religion teaches me I get to love everybody. I get to love my enemies. And that means I get to support him and pray for him, even if I don't feel it, because you get to do it out of obedience. So I have, I wish the president well, and I hope he gets better. I hope he learns his lesson, too. And that maybe, I hope he gets a speedy recovery, and then he comes back and says, all right, I really get it now. We really have to start wearing a mask. We really have to start working harder. And I'm really sorry for mocking people for wearing masks, which he's done countless times. And, I'm not going to downplay it. I'm actually going to be a man and tell you the truth instead of being a despicable liar, So anyway, so I really do wish him the best. I hope he gets better. So, all right. I keep going back to the mask. It's been on my mind though. I mean, with the news. So I did a not too shabby of my new green mask right here. Yes, love. There you go, Sam the King. You guys. All right, let me just play some not too shabbies. I'm calling this. I'm going to rename this. This is the worst live stream ever. Jim Carrey's The Mask. Wait. Let me get I'm going to text Jolene. Let me just text a few of my Jolene, I am live streaming right now. Join us, ? Smiley face. Wait, and then we'll do Josh. Josh, I am live streaming right now. Join us, ? Smiley face. By the way, hey, let me tell you about what we did on Wednesday. I went to me and Dwight. Did you see my videos? I had a bunch of serious 2 to 3 minute videos where Dwight in his red truck, we drove over this mountain pass, Medno Pass, and we came down eventually. It's kind of a rugged 4-wheel drive road. And we spilled out at the Great Sand Dunes. We had so much fun. I love 4-wheeling. That's my new midlife crisis activity. Is going on some crazy rugged road. Here, let me just show you part of the video. And in this video, at the 1:15 mark, Dwight's the foot, like the metal step that you kind of hop onto to help yourself get up on the truck, it broke off. You can hear the metal part of it break. And it's kind of funny. Wait, hold on. There's an ad here.
Making an impact on our
Another ad. There's another ad. Come on. There's the road. Isn't that pretty? Look at all the fall colors.
Continuing on Medno Pass Road. There's a lot of fall colors.
All right. At 1:15, listen. Watch this part. I'll get the volume as high up as I can.
Good job, Dwight. What's that? That was my step off the side of my. What happened? What broke off your truck? That step. You should go back. The step broke. The step broke on Dwight's truck. Here it is. The step on the passenger side broke off of Dwight's. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm sorry, Dwight.
Look at that scenery.
Look at the scenery. Seriously, I'm just enamored by the scenery. Look at that. Holy cow. Just amazing.
It was so pretty. I'm telling you, man. It was so pretty. Medno Pass. Medno Pass. Yeah. It's so funny. The thing about four-wheeling, now I just have a Honda Civic, so I couldn't take my car on a lot of these roads. You're riding on this road it's so bumpy, and it's so absurdly, not a smooth road. And you're bouncing around, you're holding on to stuff, like you're holding on to the handle and the truck, and you're just laughing because you're thinking, this isn't a road, this isn't a real road, And then, so you're laughing about how absurd it is, and then but the cool thing is you're on a road that you've always seen on a map. Here's my little map. And you've seen, you're looking at the map and you're like, man, I wish I could go on that road because it leads to here, And so there's this excitement about, wow, I'm on this road that I've never been on before, that I couldn't make it in my Honda. And then the crazy thing, you're bouncing around and then something breaks off. And I know that's not really funny. I mean, you don't want, obviously I wouldn't want Dwight to, destroy his truck, but it is kind of funny if something breaks off, or because it's like, what an absurdly, harsh road with, terrible road conditions. I mean, some of these roads, they're just, they're ancient roads from 100, 200 years ago, and they haven't been paved in 100 years or whatever. And it's just huge rocks. It just looks like someone just knocked down all the trees and got rid of the tree stumps and just said, here's your road. It's just a path. And it's just bumps and crazy. So really, here's another video. This is only a minute long, okay? But there was such pretty, this one, the Medno Lake turnoff right there. So.
I'm Lauren Boebert.
Oh, I'm not. It's a political ad.
A Coloradan set up.
I'm not voting for her.
Oh, we've got more fall colors on this road.
Isn't that pretty?
Look at that.
It's so pretty.
Really pretty. So pretty. They're more orange than yellow. Medno Lake goes that way. We're going this way. But if you wanted to go to Medno Lake, that's the turnoff.
There you go. It's just a fall colors video. It's just and then even this morning, I was here. You see that video? I'll just show you a little bit. Let me make sure I'm going to bump up the quality here.
Here's a pretty spot with aspens.
Isn't fall pretty? It's so pretty.
the best view.
Look at that.
Caught my eye. Just with the way the sun is reflecting on all those leaves. Isn't that pretty?
Isn't that pretty? Bear paws. Sam the King. All right, you get the idea. It was so pretty, man. It was so pretty. Bear paws, you said I should paint a picture of one of my videos or, a snapshot of it, but I don't paint. Somebody needs to do that. I'm still fired up. It's not selfish to challenge people to wear a mask, especially when you're in public around other people in public places. And it's not judgmental. It is stupid if you're not wearing a mask. It is selfish if you're not wearing a mask. And it really isn't. The drunk driving analogy it fits perfectly. You're putting other people at risk. So, no, I'm not judging you. I'm sorry. I'm on that. I went on a little ranting. I ran on a couple of rantings. Anyway, seriously, I'm not trying to be do your best. And I get it. Sometimes we don't wear our mask all the time or whatever, but have it handy. Be always willing to put it on. Don't be one of these stupid, rebellious, it's my right to not wear a mask. What a bunch of bunk. You're really an awful person. That's the truth. It's a common courtesy to wear a mask. To say, you know what? I'm actually going to put your needs ahead of mine. And I'm going to be polite. Just in case I am a carrier of COVID, whether I have symptoms or not, I'm gonna put this on because I care about you, because I love you, because I value you. When you openly say, I'm not going to wear a mask, you're pretty much walking around giving people the middle finger. So, and if you're that type of person, get off my live stream, get off my YouTube channel, unsubscribe, leave. I don't want to be associated with you. Michael, come on. I'm just fed up. I'm tired of it. I'm tired, And I still have some Facebook friends who, they believe in these weird conspiracy theories that masks don't work or, when all the scientists, or I guess 99% of the scientists, the 1% on Fox News, those scientists, they think it's okay or whatever, but 99%, we all know wearing a mask is really helpful. Have it cover your nose, have it cover your mouth. All right, I'm sorry. I am going to lose subscribers, but so thank you, Michael. Seriously, thank you. I'm just, anyway, and seriously, this COVID-19 pandemic, we're handling it so poorly in America. And I won't get into all the details, but it's going to continue. I wish I was wrong. I think in March and April, when here in Colorado, most of the country, we were quarantining, there was this feeling of, okay, we're going to do this now. And then maybe sometime later, maybe 2021, next year, it'll be all better. And it's, that's now a fantasy. We're going to go well into 2021, with this pandemic. And it's unfortunate. And I've had to make sacrifices and not anything too major, but it just feels like some of my routines are all jacked up, Sam the King, you need to visit America. I'm so sad. Sam the King, seriously, you need to visit America. You need to come to Colorado. Sam, where are you going to go when you visit America? You need to come to Colorado. Seriously, I'm wearing my Colorado. This is a town, Walsenburg, Colorado. But you can see the mountains right there. We just have beautiful mountains. Beautiful mountains. Michael, how well is Colorado as a state handling everything, in my opinion? That's a good question. You know, I don't know how much I would put into my opinion. I think our state is generally doing a little better. I've heard horror stories in Texas, some of the southern states, Florida. I don't know. I think we've done generally well. A lot of my connections in Denver, some of the cities, Denver, Colorado Springs, people are definitely much more wearing masks and, you know, keeping social distance and all that stuff. We have a governor that's done I think a reasonably okay job. And, you know, I won't get too political on that because I don't know a ton of details, but he seems to be on it. He's at the very least, he's not a facts denier. He's not anti-science. You know, so he's been on it at the very beginning with sort of showing leadership. So, but, you know, I don't know. I live in a rural county where, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good people who live here, but it's Trump country. And these days it's like, it's almost a badge of honor to show off how tough you are or how cool you are to defy, you know, not wear a mask or that kind of thing. There's a lot of people here, you know, so I live in a specific area where, yeah, there's still too many people not taking it seriously, you know. So if I walk into like one of the stores, and I don't really go to too many stores, but we got like a Dollar General and a Family Dollar. Every time I walk in there, there's always one customer. There's not many customers because we're a really small town, but there's always one person not wearing a mask almost every single time. And you know, you can just tell they're probably a Trump supporter. That's all I got to say. You know, every single time. So, so Michael, you know, and let me be clear, I love where I live. I love this rural region. There's so many positives. People are really friendly but it is kind of, you know, there's a lot of rednecks and pickup trucks where it's like, you know, they're too macho to put a little mask on, you know. It is that way. It just is that way. All right. And so, all right. So having said all that, really, I want to make a positive spin on this. And all I can do is love people. And I know it almost sounds like sappy or whatever, but all I can do is control what I can't control what I have no control over. All I can do is control my behavior, my attitude, how I treat people. And I'm going to just try to be as radical as I can. I'm going to try to love people. I'm going to try to be kind or whatever, you know. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. So, Michael Robinson, where are you located? What's your location? Hey, George Jones. George Jones. But I just want to say one thing. I know you're just talking. It's all right. But I'm a mental health therapist. I had a job where for roughly, I only lasted in that job for 9 months. Anyway, it's a long story, but I was one of those people that would answer the phone for a suicide hotline. And I would do like crisis counseling. People could come into the crisis center. And my main job was to make sure people are not suicidal or homicidal due to a mental health condition or gravely disabled, which is kind of a term for just if someone's like so mentally ill that they can't take care of themselves. So anyway, so I worked but it was mostly preventing suicide. So like I would answer the phone like at a suicide hotline thing, and I'm a licensed professional counselor, so I have the ability to like sign a form, and I can involuntarily commit somebody to a 72-hour hold in a mental health facility, if I think they're suicidal and I don't think they're going to be safe to themselves. So, but that was sort of like the most extreme examples. But anyway, but I actually really care deeply about suicidal issues, and I've led a couple of slideshows where I've done presentations about suicide prevention. So, and by the way, George, I know you were just joking about suicide, because it is in a way sort of like a form of suicide to not wear a mask, to be like, not keeping your distance from people, and, just acting like you can be in a crowd of people and everyone's breathing, and, however all the ways that the virus transmits. And like there was this big Rose Garden ceremony last weekend. And I think it was for that Supreme Court nominee. All right. And, I have no comment about the Supreme Court nominee or any of that stuff. I'm staying out of that. But to have this stupid big event where nobody's wearing masks and there's like hundreds of people and they're all mushed together, that is stupid. And that is selfish. Because not only are you going to get COVID, but then you're going to spread it all around to other people. So it is stupid and selfish. Sam the King, it wasn't that bad of a job. I love being a therapist. Yeah, it was all right. I'll tell you one story. I will tell you one story. Being a suicide counselor was actually pretty boring. There were problems with the job. I have problems with every job. I'm self-employed right now. I have no boss. I just have clients who find me and they love me. And like I have no coworkers, no boss, no stupid red tape to deal with. I'm in paradise right now. But I did have a job with this suicide counselor job. Most days were kind of tedious. All right, without getting into the details, but I do have one story where, actually, this isn't even. I'm not even sharing anything. There was a woman. The police called us because we had a close relationship with the police. Because sometimes the police would call us and say, "Hey, there's someone who's like really making suicidal gestures, or they're saying they're suicidal. Can you come to this place?" And I would go and try to talk to them. And then also the jail, the police would call us and we would go to the jail. Because a lot of times when cops arrest people who are drunk, that's when they really start saying crazy suicidal stuff, when they're drunk or they're high. So then I go see them in the jail. And typically in those cases, it's usually what do you call it? Like they sober up and then they don't even remember what they said. And they're not suicidal at all. So I sign them off and I say, these people are fine. But there was one time where the cops called and they said, "Hey, can you send somebody?" And there was they thought there was a woman who climbed up on the roof of a building that was 5 or 6 stories tall. And, they were like, "Can you come to this address right now?" And I was the guy that was on. So I was thinking to myself, all right, I mean, I know I'm trained in this, but this is like crazy. This is like the thing in the movies that everybody thinks about. There's someone on the ledge of some tall building, and I'm going to try to talk them out of jumping or whatever. So I'm thinking, okay, like, what do I say? And like, I was like panicking. I was driving to this address, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to say to this girl? Like, So anyway, I get there, and one of the cops was like, we talked her down. We got her down. She's in the car. She was actually sitting in the police car. So I didn't have to talk to this girl on the roof of this building, which obviously is good. So The funny thing is, when you think about it with police, I was actually thinking about it. It was actually probably really good that the police probably could do a good job with this too, because I'm sure they were just like, somebody with more of an authoritative voice just said, hey, come down from there right now, And in general, when a cop says do something, speaking for myself, I usually do it. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? So I'm guessing a police officer was just like, come on, let's talk right now. Get away, whatever was going on. But anyway, it was just kind of an interesting story. So anyway, George, no, I'm a licensed professional counselor. I'm a mental health therapist. That's what I do. So, yeah. But honestly, on a very practical level, though, that's a crazy story that isn't even much of a story. But, I'm totally comfortable with talking about, as a mental health therapist, talking about suicide. And, I always want to make people feel comfortable and safe, that they can talk about anything. And they don't have to be ashamed if they're having thoughts of suicide or whatever. It's okay to just talk about it. Let's just talk. And, I'm guessing nearly all the time, if not 98% of the time, suicidal thoughts is sort of like the tip of the iceberg that tells me something's really wrong. So I'm always like, okay, so what's going on? What's causing you so much hurt? What's bothering you so much these days? And if you can get somebody talking about like what's going on, and you actually listen and you show empathy and understanding, 90% of the time people just feel better when they've been hurt, and you give them empathy. You know what I mean? So a lot of times it's just like getting people talking and listening. So it's really common for some of my newer clients to say they're having, they wish they were dead. They're having thoughts of, wishing they could fall asleep and not wake up in the morning. That's actually called like passive, like almost like passive. I'm not going to use the right term, but passive obsession with death, or preoccupation with death, or passive suicidal ideation. So anyway, so the bottom line is usually you just got to get people talking. What's going on? What's causing you so much distress? Let's talk. Life can be really hard. I totally understand. I mean, if you have any life experience, life kicks you in the butt, left and right. And even if you make really good decisions, if you make bad decisions, sometimes there's consequences, and then you suffer even more because we make bad decisions or whatever, right? And I don't say that judgmentally, but then like, even if you make good decisions, like bad things still happen to you. It just happens. It's just the way life is. So, hey, Leo. Hey, Bob. I'm talking. This is a weird live stream. I'm serious. I went on a ranting about wearing masks and the pandemic. And now I'm talking about suicide and my work as a therapist. Leo, how are you? Bob, not too shabby. I already made 3 not too shabbies. I made 3 not too shabbies. And I got to do a 4th. Not too shabby. I'm telling you, I've done not too shabbies. If I just walked around my house. By the way, Mariella, I haven't even gotten around to putting Mariella up. I've been so lazy. I got to put Mariella in my my bathroom upstairs. Anyway, I got to find more not too shabbies, just things to do not too shabbies of. Hey, Michael. Yeah, oh, you're welcome, Michael. You're welcome. Yeah? Michael, all right. By the way, Michael, what is your favorite, because you did that super chat, and I'm very generous. Thank you for your gift. What's your favorite not too shabby? and I'll tell you the backstory about that video. And you can give me like 2 or 3, whatever, not too shabbies, and I'll play them just for you because you just gave me a little gift. Actually, a generous gift, $10. Thank you. So, Leo, are you talking about Garfield, Colorado? You had a big life-changing experience? That's wonderful, Leo. Yeah. I'm telling you, this I'm gonna have to, after this live stream goes onto my video list, I'm gonna have it where I have to approve comments because I'm gonna get some mean comments. So, hey Leo, that's a really beautiful area, that Garfield. You did a solo vacation. Everyone, Leo went on vacation in this little it's not even really a town, but it's outside of Salida, as if you were going up Monarch Pass. It's a really pretty area. Hey, Leo, I did a fall colors video there. Let's see here. I'm going to play it. The fall colors are really pretty up there if you drive up Monarch Pass. Let's see. Garfield. Let's see. Come on, where is it? I'm having a hard time. It's somewhere. I'm frustrated. All right. Wait. Fall Highway 50. I just want to play this one video. Kiss Cactus. Here's the video. This was like a few weeks ago.
If Bobert isn't willing to break from her party to get things done for Colorado, all we're going to get is more gridlock.
Man, these ads. I mean,
Liberty Mutual. Only pay for what you need.
I do make like 5 cents every time somebody watches an ad. So, but look at that. That's not that far from Garfield.
I'm just off Highway 50
Really pretty.
in Chaffee County.
Fall colors. Yeah. What do you mean, Leo? I only have a few videos to search. What are you talking about? I've got so many videos. Okay, Michael, the West Virginia Mountaineers, not too shabby. That's an easy one. I was over at Arthur's house. Arthur, he's lived all over the country, but he went to West Virginia University. All right. So I was over his house and I was like, Arthur, I remember I went over his house because I said, I'm in a slump. I need to find new things to do not too shabbies of. And when I go over somebody's house, there's all these like new things, knickknacks or things on the wall. These things I've never seen where I'm like, wow, that's a not too shabby. So he had this West Virginia flag. And I said, that's it. That's got to be a not too shabby. So here it is.
It's a West Virginia Mountaineers flag. Not too shabby.
Really, Michael? Do you live in West Virginia? Yeah, West Virginia, not too shabby. Arthur went to school there. Arthur, my neighbor, he works for the government, like the Forest Service, and he's like this expert on trees. So, you know, I also have another video. Let's see here. Actually, let me look up Garfield. I don't think I have any videos. Garfield, not too shabby. I've been to... No, that one didn't show. Garfield. Hey, here's a great one. Driving on a dirt road. Not too shabby.
Driving on a dirt road while it's raining. Not too shabby.
Ha 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 ha. Here's the leaf rake. What do you think about the not too shabbies where I'm wearing a mask? It's so someday we'll look back and you'll be like, oh, that was a not too shabby during the pandemic, 2020.
It's a leaf rake. Not too shabby.
I got to be a good role model. I have to be a good role model and wear my mask. The opposite is to be an awful human being and to make fun of people or mock people who wear masks. And there's one national leader who, did that a bunch of times. All right. Here's the. Wait, I'm trying to find more not too shabbies. Wait. Oh my gosh. But here's the Bonanza Ranch.
It's the Bonanza Ranch. Not too shabby.
Okay. Oh, wait, Michael, you moved to Colorado Springs in August? Wow. Michael, all right. I lived in Colorado Springs and Manitou Springs for a total of 8 years, from 1997 to 2005. So welcome to Colorado Springs. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Colorado Springs is a. I mean, I'm not a city person anymore, but I mean, I sort of have roots in Colorado Springs. That was the first place I lived when I moved to Colorado, and I grew up on the East Coast. So, George Jones, what's my favorite holiday? I'm kind of a New Year's Day guy. I like New Year's. I have friends. It's not a popular holiday, but I started my own holiday called Drama Queen Day, where we make a stand against drama queens, a strong stand against their ways. And some of my friends, we made this holiday. And we celebrate that in late January. And it's an inside joke. My favorite holiday, New Year's. I'm a New Year's guy. I always feel this optimism, anyway. So, hey, Michael, I live in Westcliff. So if you're in Colorado Springs, I'm roughly about 1 hour, probably about an hour and 40 minutes from Colorado Springs, the southwest side of town. If you know where South Nevada is, if you take that south, that turns into Highway 115. And if you take that out of Colorado Springs, you pass Fort Carson is on the east, on the left. You take it about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, and then you'll show up in my town of Westcliff. So, yeah. George, next January, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a live stream celebrating Drama Queen Day. But it's like a holiday for the rest of us, for those of us who have to tolerate drama queens. It doesn't sound like a really exciting holiday, but it's an inside joke with my friends. So, hey, Michael. All right, that's actually a good one. When Funhaus called me a comedian, that was such an honor. Here it is. Here's the video Michael said. Here.
It's this Funhaus guy saying I'm an internet comedian. There's a gentleman, an internet comedian? Not too shabby.
So it was, I think it was February 2018. And Funhaus, Lawrence, he's the head of this Funhaus thing. And I think he left it. I think he left the group and he's on his own. But he's sort of the head guy and he's well known. And I don't know if he's a celebrity, but he's a big deal to me. And he drove a lot of traffic to my YouTube channel. So yeah, they were talking about me, and that little clip. I've always wanted to be a comedian. Yeah, Michael, you found me through right. Anyway, I've always wanted to be a comedian, and this is like the late '90s. I was in graduate school studying to getting my master's in counseling, and I wanted to do stand up, and I never had the guts to just try stand up. And I was too scared, and there's a lot I could say. I just didn't have the support. And anyway, I feel like with my YouTube channel, I'm like expressing that part of me that wants to be funny. I'm trying to be funny. I'm at least trying to be funny, And when he called me a comedian, I was like, my heart was so proud. I was like, wow, somebody called me a comedian. That is unbelievable. What an honor. Well, so Sam the King, you want to do stand-up? Go for it. Write your jokes. My big thing is, so I was too scared to do stand-up. So now I just have a YouTube channel and I try to be funny. You know what I mean? I mean, essentially, that's what my not too shabbies are. I'm trying to be funny. Yeah. So Michael and Travis, with your Funhaus thing, are you guys gamers? Are you into video games? Sometimes video gamers, they can be judged like, oh, you don't have any social skills, so you just stay home in your basement and play all day, or or whatever. There's sort of this negative stereotype that, all you do is, So, but yeah, no, I mean, I'm into it. Like, I will always support anyone in their activities, their passions, their dreams. And, because my video games, I grew up in the 70s and 80s. So in the mid 1980s, early 80s, 1983, we got an Intellivision set. Intellivision. There was Atari and there was Intellivision were the two big ones. And then by the late 80s, early 90s was Nintendo. That came out. And I remember being in college and playing Nintendo over my friend Bernie's house. And when I was a little kid in the late 70s, there was it was called Pong, where you just have you have a dot and you have the two little bars. You have to try. It's almost like you just have to get the ball past each other. I think he called it Pong, right? Switch or whatever it's called. So, Travis, that's right. Good content and laughing is the main thing. I don't know if anyone's going to be laughing if they watch my live stream where I pretty much say you're stupid and selfish if you're willfully not wearing. Hold on a second. Go. I had a scare. There was a chipmunk. There was a chipmunk out there. I don't want any chipmunks in my little back area there. So anyway, I don't know that anyone's going to be laughing when I pretty much, if they watch my ranting about how it's pretty much stupid and selfish if you're willfully not wearing a mask and putting other people at risk. So, Bear Paws, I don't like the chipmunks. I don't want any chipmunks. And then the other thing too is, I mean, I keep my house pretty clean, but I do not want chipmunks look too much like rodents. So, you know what I mean? Hold on. Did he come back? I don't like chipmunks. George, yeah, I think it's called bong. I think it's called pong. Wait, pong. Let me look that up. Pong. Pong. Yeah, Pong video game. Yeah, this is it. That's it. Pong. You have two little lines and a little, you control it, and you can only go up and down. You're just trying to block the ball. So, oh, bong. There you go. Really, this is, you guys. Michael Robinson, hey, I'm just curious. You don't have to get too detailed, but where, like, what part of town do you live in Colorado Springs? I'm curious. You know, I can give, you know, it's been a while since I've lived there, but I can give you tips on where to go. Yeah, we're up to 13 people. Hello to all 13 people. Check in, say hi. Hey, Ori, how are you? Where are you located? What's your favorite not too shabby? Ooh, how about a mannequin? I call it a woman mannequin, which is grammatically awkward, but here.
It's a woman mannequin head. Not too shabby.
Ha 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 ha. When I hit 2,000 YouTube views, I did a not too shabby.
Having 2 million views on my YouTube channel. Not too shabby.
Hey, Ree. Welcome. Welcome. Hey, I like Canadians. I know right now you Canadians look at us in America and you feel like, you know, almost like it's your neighbors that have the meth lab in their basement, you know, and you're like, what the heck? We got these freaky neighbors, you know, hang in there with us Americans. All right. Please hang in there. But that's great. Saskatchewan. You're in Saskatchewan? Wow. I have a not too shabby that's kind of close to where you live. Here.
It's a friendly Manitoba license plate. Not too shabby.
Ha 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 ha. Get out of here, Melissa. You're in Saskatchewan too? Saskatchewan. Wait, Saskatchewan is north of Minnesota and North Dakota, right? What U.S. states is Saskatchewan north of?
I found this on the web.
Saskatchewan is a prairie, and it's a province in Canada. I know that. Melissa, this is wonderful. You're in Canada too? So many Canadians. Hey, I did a not too shabby. There was a not too shabby of, where is it here? Canada. It was called Canada. I was on this little nature trail, and there was a sign that said Canada Buffalo Berry. So I did a not too shabby of it. Here it is.
It's Canada Buffalo Berry. Not too shabby.
Isn't that something? Canada Buffalo Berry. Very nice. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Hey, Michael. Wait, let's see here. Are you still around, Michael Robinson? Give me, since you super chatted me $10, give me another not too shabby, and I'll tell you the backstory. I don't even know if that's interesting, but you know, Humboldt was that Yeah. Oh, Laura, your inner tube was sticking out and it exploded? That happened to me once. Yeah, the inner tube. I'm sorry that if it scared you. I'm really sorry. You learned your lesson, though. And I'm glad. Yeah. Oh, my gosh, Laura, be careful. Be careful, Laura. All right, I have 12 people in my live stream. So in view of that, I'm going to light up my my pipe. I got to do one more not too shabby. I'm telling you, I did the cocoa butter bar. Oh, the cheese ravioli. The cheese ravioli. Let's see. The bag of ravioli. Wait, I've done a bunch of ravioli. Let's see here. Oh, this is one of my favorites of all time. The 3-pound bag of cheese raviolis, plus the thumbnails. Perfect, isn't it? Here.
It's a 3-pound bag of cheese raviolis. Not too shabby!
Yeah, Laura, Chicago style pizza. Chicago style. I'm into any kind of. I love pizza. In my freezer, I've got 5 frozen pizzas. I need to not eat so many of them, but when I'm just in a crazy emotional, that's what I eat. Pizza. Look at all the ravioli not too shabbies I have. Here's sausage raviolis.
Boiling sausage raviolis. Not too shabby!
Laura, your ears were ringing for a few days. Be careful, all right? Be careful. Ooh, blue taffy. Here's a good one. This was a couple of years ago. Actually, look, you can see. Wait. All right, here's the not too shabby.
It's blue taffy. Not too shabby.
You see how there's a gray background in my kitchen?
It's blue taffy.
Notice the gray background.
Not too shabby.
Now I painted, and it's like a creamy color. And there's Rosita. That's Rosita. So, anyway, it's funny to see old not too shabbies with my dark gray paint. Well, how about a soft Bavarian pretzel? Look at this one. This one I was in. I bought it at the Walmart in Salida, Colorado, and I got out to the parking lot, and I just said, I got to eat it right now in the parking lot. I can't wait any longer. Here it is.
It's soft Bavarian pretzels. Not too shabby.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Oh, you guys. Oh. So. I'm looking for a good not to. Oh, here's a good one. The Methodist Church in town. For a while, they had a Thursday morning coffee. Just a little coffee, free coffee kind of a thing. Donate money in a coffee can or whatever. You could just show up. It was just about socializing. And it was kind of like a coffee shop. And here, just the people in the background, some of them really special. And then Vet's mom is in it, and she passed away. Anyway, here's the video, all right? Coffee with Methodists.
Having coffee with my Methodist friends. Not too shabby.
The woman in the back wearing black. And right there, she passed away. That's kind of sad, but isn't that a great one? Here, I'm going to play it again.
Having coffee with my Methodist friends. Not too shabby.
Ha 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 ha! Isn't that great? Ha ha ha! Oh, you guys. Here, driving in a tunnel.
Driving through a tunnel. Not too shabby.
All right, Laura, with regards to pizza, since you're so into pizza, I'll say this. I got a lot. I think highly of pizza because I've got like 8 or 9 not too shabbies related to pizza. Actually, here's my good friend Bernie. Here's my childhood friend Bernie.
It's my friend Bernie eating pizza. Not too shabby.
Ha 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 ha. Here, Marco's. There's a place called Marco's Pizza.
It's Little Marco's Pizza. Not too shabby.
Barrow's Pizza.
It's Barrow's Pizza. Not too shabby.
Wait. I got 5. I got a not too shabby idea. Wait.
It's a sack of blue.
Wait. Here, I just got to review. Here. You're going to.
Bagels. Not too shabby.
I got 5 pizzas in the freezer. I'm going to do it. Wait. I think I got a not too shabby to do. It's 5 pizzas in the freezer. Yeah, I'm going to do a not too shabby of the pizzas in the freezer. It's 5 pizzas in the freezer. There you go. Wait. It's 5 pizzas in the freezer. Not too shabby. I think that came out okay. Let's see.
It's 5 pizzas in the freezer. Not too shabby.
Ha ha ha! 5 frozen pizzas in the freezer. That is not too shabby. That's not too shabby. I've done my bagels, and then I did my mask.
It's my green mask. Not too shabby.
And then I did the Tucson jersey right there.
It's a Tucson Sonoros baseball jersey. Not too shabby.
That was similar to the delivery. All right. So it's been fun talking in the live stream. I think I'm running out of things to talk about in my live stream. How are things going for everyone in Canada? Laura, when are you coming to Colorado? I know you have land over by Ludlow, Colorado. When are you coming out? You know? Maybe I'm going to play a few more Not Too Shabbies and I'm going to wrap up the live stream. We'll see. What am I having for dinner? I'm going to have something light. I don't know what I'm going to have. I don't want to have a pizza. I might just make... the blueberry bagels with cream cheese, I might have that. Anyway, hey, let me play my pizza Not Too Shabbies. Here.
It's a pizza with hamburger topping. Not too shabby.
Ha 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 ha. Reed, the hot tub one. That's a great one. Reed, great call. Great call. Hot tub. It's a not too shabby where I don't have a shirt on. Sitting in a hot tub, not too shabby.
Sitting in a hot tub. Not too shabby.
I was in Alpine, Texas, which is in West Texas. If here's Texas, it's like way kind of over here, West Texas. Anyway, Alpine, Texas, and I was in a hotel, motel kind of place, and they had a, they had a hot tub there. So what do you think about that? Yeah? I think that's the only one. I have the, here's a really old one. Steak dinner with Bill and Carolyn. All right. This is summer of 2015.
It's a steak dinner with my friends Bill and Carolyn. Not too shabby.
Ha 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 ha. Yes, Laura, our president did get the coronavirus, and I kind of went off earlier in the live stream. I went off about people who refuse to wear masks, because it's so selfish and it's so dumb. And it's like giving a middle finger to other people. And we know that at least wearing masks, keeping your social distance, not being part of a crowd, whether it's a concert or a political rally or just something where you're all mushed in, that's a really bad idea because it spreads. And I wish the president the best. I'm not a fan of the president at all. But I do wish him the best, and I hope he gets better. We're all in this together. So, yeah, no, Laura, yeah, he never wanted to wear it. And Laura, he was mocking people even during the debate. He mocked Joe Biden because he wore a mask. He mocked him. He would call him Joe Hayden on Twitter, Joe Hayden. Because there was a while there where Joe Biden was just staying home and he was doing everything from his basement, and he was doing talks and presentations and that kind of thing. So, it's a joke. It's pathetic. That kind of stuff reminds me of like a middle schooler making fun of someone else for doing the right thing. Trump. I remember it was only a month ago. Trump, there was a reporter who asked him a question and he had a mask on. And Trump was like, take off your mask. Come on, take off. I can't understand you. And he could be understood. And just that kind of like childish attitude. I don't like masks. It's pathetic. So, and yet at the same time, I wish him the best. And a lot of his insiders and staffers have COVID-19, and wish him the best. Wish him the best. So, yeah, wear a mask. Wear a mask. Yeah. Yeah. I really want to ask the people in the live chat, is it unreasonable to really challenge people hard on wearing a mask? Is it judgmental to say, hey, that's kind of dumb. That's really selfish of you. It's really inconsiderate of you to like willfully have an attitude of, I'm going to go in this store and I'm not going to wear a mask. Isn't that just the most awful thing? The most awful posture? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I guess I just have morals. And I don't know. Like I've been thinking about that. I'm like, do I really have like high morals? I mean, I don't really think I'm that better than anybody else. I'm not. But at least on this one thing, it's like, how could you not wear a mask? You're going into a store or, there's just been a few examples where I'm like, wow, you really don't care about other people. Something is more important than you showing kindness and consideration for others. Something's more important. Is it image? Is it pride? It's your macho ego? Is it your politics, which is downright stupid? I mean, that's the most stupidest thing, but there are, I've seen them. I've heard them where they're like, I'm not wearing a mask because it's like, I'm a Trump supporter and I'm against Trump's not doing it, and they say the things that Trump says. It's a hoax. Oh, it's overblown. Wow, that's just openly rejecting science and saying my views, my attitude, my politics is more important than being courteous to you. That's an awful human being right there. So, yeah, just awful. Ori, you see a lot of people wearing masks upside down. Why do you wear it upside down? Oh, like, okay. Well, this is just like a little cloth thing. I will say, like, sometimes it's hard to get the mask. I've seen those where it's like it comes out a little bit. I remember the governor of Florida, he put on a mask. This was in the spring, and he didn't put it on right. Maybe it was upside down or something. And everyone mocked him, and I thought that was wrong to be mocking him. If you're trying, then that's all that matters. I mean, in my opinion, is if you're really just trying, put your mask on. If it's backwards or whatever, I just smile if people really do kind of make an effort, And then the other thing too is like sometimes it's not always just sometimes young people, I see them, they're wearing a mask and it's like, but their nose, it's sort of like that. And it's like, no, it's got to cover your nostrils. I'm sorry. It does have to, or it's like they're barely covering it, and it's like, just keep it up. So, do I think the coronavirus, Laura asks, do I think the coronavirus is a punishment from God? No, I do not. No. There's not much else to say about that. But I'm not afraid of hard questions. Yeah, no, I mean, anyway, I don't know. I hope I'm not. I always want to be careful about making strong positions, but I really have thought a lot about it. Is there another side to this? Like, why wouldn't you wear a mask? And I've heard like bizarre reasons, like I have a medical, I don't know, like seriously, it hurts you medically somehow to wear a mask. You can breathe. It's just a little bit of cloth on your face, And seriously, if that's the case, then don't go out. You know what I mean? I don't know. If that just seems absurd. 99 point, whatever percentage of the time, don't give me that. Oh, it affects my health to wear a mask. Well, don't wear a mask and get COVID and die. Or I think I've heard like stupid stuff on Facebook where it's like, I'm claustrophobic? Really? Just wearing a mask? Are you claustrophobic wearing a shirt? Because that's wrapped around you. Are you claustrophobic by wearing sunglasses or eyeglasses? Oh, no, but this makes you claustrophobic? Come on, man. Come on. So, Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Oh, that's right. Okay, so then the other thing too is there's a face shield. So if you have some weird reason, some excuse, then you wear a face shield. Okay, wear a face shield. That's cool. So you do that. So anyway, I don't know. I don't mean to. I really don't want. There's two thoughts I have. One is I never want to not talk about hard things. I'm not going to be superficial, and to some extent I will. It's partly because I'm a therapist or whatever, but I will never not talk about things just because they're hard or difficult or painful. So I will talk about things that are important. But then secondly, I don't want to be known as a political person or I don't know, but I'm not afraid of it either. And there are some issues where silence is complicity. And by being silent, especially on the issues of like racism, and by the way, racism is not a political issue at all. It's just it's a humanity issue. It's a matter of decency. It's a matter of caring for people. So, and that's how I feel. Like that's how I feel about masks. It's just about caring for people, understanding what our society is going through. And in America alone, we've had, I think, 204,000 people have died from COVID. So it's not a political statement to say, wear a mask, don't be stupid, So, hey, Lucas. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So, all right, let me change the subject. And the thumbnail has me and that guy, but I didn't. Yeah, Bear Paws. That's the Tucson Saguaros baseball team. Here. Remember with Bill Rogan, Tucson Saguaros baseball. And if you remember, the videos aren't that good, but let me see here. I'm trying to find here's one where you're not even, you know what I'm talking about. Tucson Saguaros. There's Bill Rogan. There's Bill. Melissa, am I having in-person therapy sessions right now? Yeah, I'm a mental health therapist. That's what I do for work. I do counseling. And I do for the last, since spring of 2018, I've been doing all my counseling online with my laptop right here. I see people by video or phone. And I work in my living room, which is like just there. I sit on my red couch all day and I do counseling. Here, let me show you my red couch and I'll show it to you not too shabby style. Red couch, shabby. Here, I sit on this all day.
It's a red couch in my living room. Not too shabby.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Yeah, Laura, you've been doing home care for over a year? What kind of home care? Do you look after older folks? Yeah. All right, we've gone for 1 hour and 49 minutes. I'm going to try to hit 2 hours. All right. My laptop has been doing well. It hasn't been, I'm going to knock on wood. Hopefully I'm not jinxing anything. But, oh, okay. So you look after disabled people. That's a beautiful job you've got. Just curious, do you have to wear a mask? when you look after disabled people? I'm sure you do, right? Oh, here's a weird one. Relaxing on a couch.
Relaxing on a couch. Not too shabby.
I was biking across America. It was 2017, and I had a day off. And I was resting on a couch in Scottsdale, Arizona. So, yeah. It's getting quiet in the chat section. Laura's talking about her job. You look after someone in a wheelchair. That's cool. That's neat. That's neat. Melissa, what do you do for work? Bear Paws, what do you do for work? Ree, what do you do for work? Ree, I will do it. Christopher, it's a shout out to you. I hope you're doing well up there in Saskatchewan. Not too shabby. Your friend Ree is not a shabby woman. There you go. Sam the King, you're doing your laundry. Bear Paws, I know what your favorite Not Too Shabby is. I'll just play it. I'm just going to play it. Here. Everyone, this is Bear Paws' favorite Not Too Shabby.
This is Dos Cabezas, Arizona. Not too shabby.
Ha 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 ha. Here's a Porsche with swirly colors.
It's a Porsche with swirly colors. Not too shabby.
There's an artist in Texas where she's a very talented artist. She painted this whole Porsche. So, isn't that pretty? Seriously, this is a weird live stream because I'm really soul searching, and it's like I keep soul searching. Maybe I feel guilty. Maybe I feel funny, my conscience, but it's like, wear a mask. Wear a mask. I think I've been holding it in because I keep seeing people in public not wearing a mask. And even today, there was someone not wearing a mask, and it bothered me. It's a long story, but I was in the Dollar General. There's a guy not wearing a mask, and he was at the register paying, and I was like in line. I was like 20 feet away from him, and it wasn't that big of a deal. But then he started talking to the cashier, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't wear a mask anywhere. I refuse to wear a mask." And he was saying, "Yeah, like they booted me from the library. They asked me to leave from the hardware store. I went here and they asked me to leave." And he was like, "That's not right. Like, it's the public library. I should be able to go without a mask." And he just, it was just obvious that he just didn't care about other people, And I was like, what am I going to do? Am I going to confront every person not wearing a mask? So maybe I got this like pent up anger, this pent up frustration, So yeah, no, totally, Sam. Yeah. So, hey, Just Love Man. All right. Just Love Man, they're traumatized and they need compassion. The no mask people are traumatized and need compassion. All right. Well, like an hour ago, I didn't give much compassion. I pretty much called them stupid and selfish. So which I think is spot on. But anyway, just love, man. Take care of yourself. Everybody, Aquila. I keep pronouncing your name wrong. It's Aquila. Here. Just Love Man is in a Not Too Shabby. Right here.
It's my Reno friends, Aquila, Eric, and Sandra. Not too shabby!
Aquila's the guy in the dreads on the left. Here, let me play that again.
It's my Reno friends, Aquila, Eric, and Sandra. Not too shabby!
So, oh, you guys, man. Anyway, no more talking about masks. And I'm going to wrap up here. I've gone for 1 hour, 55 minutes. I'm going to wrap up right now. All right? I'm going to play one more Not Too Shabby. All right? Oh, here's a classic. McDonald's French fries on the ground. Let's play it. Here it is.
It's McDonald's French fries on the ground. Not too shabby!
Let's play that at half the speed. Quality. Where's the playback speed? Here it is. Let's play that at a little slower. Here.
It's McDonald's French fries on the ground. Not too shabby!
William Taft. All right, we'll play that one. William Taft, the William Taft children's book. Here it is.
It's a children's book about President William Taft. Not too shabby!
Ha 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 ha! Ah, you gotta love it, man. A blue Fanta soda.
It's a blue Fanta soda. Not too shabby.
All right. Take care, everybody. I have 11 people watching. I feel so terrible, but I got to wrap it up. I'm out of here. All right. I got to have some dinner, and I might do a video of the sunset. All right. Cheerio. Cheerio to Sam the King and anyone else in Europe or that are British. Take care to my Canadian friends. Michael Robinson, thank you for the $10 super chat. Bear Paws, Travis, really, I appreciate all of you. Seriously, I'm renaming this. I'm calling it the worst live stream ever. All right, thank you for being part of my life and my YouTube channel. Let's go out there. Let's love people. Let's be kind. Let's do our best to help other people. And one obvious way to do that is when you're in public, in a store or something, you wear a mask. It's the kind thing to do. Be that good person. All right. And wearing a mask is just a basic thing too. So, but all right. So long. Bye. Bye-bye. Take care.